Well, I think how much man? Around 5 man. Them win them case, in a court. But the unconstitutional detention at the SOE for nearly 2 years, them lock them up. And if I let them go. Now, if them man that was wanted man, I do certain other things and you hold on upon them, it wouldn't be unconstitutional. See? But the police, them, you know, them just use the kind of power there where we store on them by the government, yeah, and by the parliament that I know Morgan House, and lock up no few to just some biases. And we talk about it. It cost the government. And so the court rule against it. It cannot be a crime plan. You see me I say? Look what happened now. Look what happened. Can you imagine now, you lock up a man for nearly 2 years for what? Maybe if loans of the live down in Mobile and you have the thing and chew my bun them and one of them could have said, I could just hold him and just detain him and nobody don't know. And we just hold him out long. Say for 10 years, them have it for 10 years while lock him up for. And you never go to jail yet or go nowhere yet, But them lock you up now because them not gonna carry you go to court. Them a trample your human rights. Same way you can't run a SOE so long. That is foolishness. And you couldn't call it and like, Jano. Now me read what I want. Because the whole of this is foolishness. I tell them before, Tell them before, but I can read what I want, See? Because them things are serious thing. But we have to doing things, see there? See it? SOE dilemma. Court rules against unconstitutional detentions. Make sure I see what I want. See? So it has say so. Alright. A landmark Supreme Court decision ruling as unconstitutional the months-long detention of 5 men without charge could doom the Holness administration much-touted plans to use state of emergency as long-term crime-fighting measure. It cannot be. Me tell them already. It can't be. We don't live in some Middle Eastern country and all kind of little thing. This don't make no sense. See? But one attorney for the government has made it clear that the judgment should be appearing to be baffled by some of the reasoning by Supreme Court Justice Bertram Morrison. You talk about you waste money, or just money you want in your pocket. It's wrong. Justice Morrison in a judgment published on Friday ruled that the detention of 5 men under the SOE was unconstitutional. How long them hold them? Courtney Hall, Everton Douglas, Heath, Courtney Thompson and Gavin Noble are the 5 men who are at the center of the judgment. Look what see where I go on. 60-page judgment, In the 64-page judgment, Justice Morrison outlined why the detention of the men was unlawful. According to Morrison, there was no justification presented by the government to facilitate preparational assessment of any legitimate objective behind the claimant detention. So you have nothing legitimate, for just hold them. Because a man does have a personal vendetta against him, can just hold you. And him a police and them thing. That's it. According to Morrison, let me see this. Let me read. 60-odd page. Let me see this. The Supreme. Okay. According to Morrison, this was not justified presented by the government to facilitate the preparation assessment of any legitimate objective behind the claimant detention. This I find to be egregious overstepping of the bounds of power of the executive, he said. And a reality, the Supreme Court Justice further ruled that the detention order were also unlawful. Unlawful. You see me I say? All right, see ya? Detention order under the SOEs were issued by the National Security Minister. Justice Morrison ruled that the use of orders for the detention of the men for the crime case with proper review breaches the doctrine of separation of powers. Under the emergency powers regulation tribunal is set up to hear claimant objective to his detention. Oh, so they must have tribunal set up on them thing there too. Conflict with rights. Justice Morrison is of the view that the tribunal should not give a direction for the detention for the claimant in circumstances that conflict with its constitutional rights. In his judgment, Morrison contended that the emergency powers regulation 30 and 33 in relation to the detention orders appearance before the tribunal give unfettered discretion to the police and national security minister. This is in relation to the committal of person to penal institution or jail for criminal offences. Justice Morrison said those regulations violate basic structure of the Constitution regarding separation of powers, the rules of law, and the protection of fundamental rights. Because people have fundamental rights, of course. He noted that the claimants were entitled to the fair procedure for depriving them of their liberty. So if you catch a man them and you lock them up for 2 years, and then when it's done, you just let them go. No charge and bring to them and none. Then a matter of fact, if you hold them, well, you could have hold them under the state of emergency and hold them for 24 months, for 2 years. We not just have them in our place, turn them in our jail, but put them in something for 2 years if you have nothing for charge them for. Because the first thing, you hold them, if them a gunman or them charge you murder or something, then you just draw them cross and go charge them for what you want to charge them for. Unless you just hold them, you know, with prejudice. You understand? Like a personal vendetta. The Supreme Court Justice charged that the regulation were too laxly worded and vague, those providing too general a power to the National Security Minister. He has ruled that the detention of the men at the will of the executive is violative of Jamaican Constitution. Morrison further ruled that aspect of the Emergency Powers Act were at odds with the Constitution. So them have certain thing where it a clash and it not right. He noted that the Act made reference to part of the Constitution that have been reappealed. Attorney at law Wentworth Charles, who represent the Ministry of National Security, said the judgment should be sent to the Court of Appeal to be examined. And more money they want. But me I say, because I never go down on this because we never go pay up them money and all kind of things. The judgment seems to be saying that he's not hearing, the judge seems to be saying that he's not hearing a challenge to the constitutionality of the declaration of the state of emergency, but has, in fact, made a ruling on that. Charles contended that while a single judge could hear a habeas corpus application and determine if the person is lawfully detained, he ought not to pronounce on the constitutionality of the declaration of SOE. Of course, him can do that. The High Court judge can do that. That should go to the full court. He said, in support of the opinion shared months ago by Attorney General Malou Ford, Attorney General foolishness. Because we are saying when you can't use a SOE and then you just go lock with some people. I never run through the whole of that. See? When you can't use that, a crime we say we want to fight, you know, we don't want to alienate nobody, you know. We don't want to alienate people. See? We don't want to take decent people because crime still a commit, but yesterday have some people you lock up. Me telling you already, I have 2 years, them people like a beat under them heart. You have a little work, you have your own the breadwinner. You have your daughter, them for go school. Them just reach teenage years. Mother now do no work. Them take you off of work. You have work, you know. You have gunman, you have it up and down in a hill and gone about your business and all about. And I link with some gangster police and you know what go on and you're good. You walk and kill people and do everything. Now, you're not gunman, you work or you live in that area, and have the way for run go and think. Them just say, alright, I could just scrape up some and just full them up in that. Can't say it go. And them scrape and you say, no, but this not right. And you say, you chat too much. They'll keep you, we never look upon you. Lock you up with chink and all, bed bug and all kind of things down in some dark dungeon. 2 years, so what? Will you commit? If you commit a crime, you not come out, you know. If you commit any crime, them that find it and pin it upon you, and then you only come out after the 2 years because they might put you, go send you over the court, then they're going to charge you for what. Because them they catch code man in that drag net there. Like when them catch you, you see them drag them go in a court and all kind of thing, them not keep them for let them go. But can't do with people like this. We can't take all of the mail them in the thing and then turn them in a prison board. It's not a strong message. And it's not a way for fight crime. This is fool. This is rubbish. And we talk about it for morning. We're not alienate people. You understand? You have enough ways for fight crime. First of all, bring back some of the police youth club them, no man. Create some things in enough of them ghetto, in enough of them inner city, man. You have enough little things where people can create in the bank for free up. You see like how we burn the bank now. Because long time I hear me burn it where people want to even a bank account. Much as you can get a loan. People have ideas and want a loan, you know. And can start something and it mature to good things, you know, imply people, you know. But no, you can't open a bank account, you have to go to JP. And JP, I say, yeah, man, know him for 20 years and the JP don't know it. The JP I want to lie this thing. Lie like some of them lie, yeah. See? And for the JP do that time, you get some little bogus document people go say this and that. You get you. So they might force you to tell a lie. When you come and say truth, okay, my name that and that, I open a bank account, that and that. No, go to a JP. You don't know the JP, you know. Somebody carry to a JP, you just pay my liquor food. And say, boy, I mean, I'm 35 years. Sometimes you don't even reach 35 good. Maybe you're 30, you look by your age and you're 36, and say, no, you have 35 out of the 36. You get through with flying colors. Man never say, first I see, you know. And him not see, he might take like maybe 2 minutes right at because him practice it, him just let go people. And you just put the money in him kitty. And you go there with the lie, and then accept the lie. Me I tell government this. You are fight crime, see a crime method you have to use. Make sure, me see them do it now, they matter about limited, make sure everybody bank account should be the easiest thing to get. TRN, that me we know where you live and everything, and your driver's license and your passport or something to identify you. To make a match it up and know say you. You see when you do that? Can remember, you know, if a man even want to build something fake and put 20 million, it will go into the government coffers. Say it all good. We can't fix road with it or do something. See? And money you get. Okay? So, where you do, and about you filter out nobody. You catch bad money too. And we use it back. You understand? We use it. So if a man they say him do gardening, but we see him come and him bank $1 million and 2 million. We want him bank everything in 20, make him go on over the month. And we just go and watch him. Remember our viewers that tell him no know. He not get nothing for dry now. But we watch him. Because we don't want him stop. We want him go dig up the whole of the loot. You understand? With the leprechaun them hide it. And then make him come bank it. Or if he reach 20 million, but you do look again, it don't match your work. The description how long you work and them thing there. Alright, you can't give nothing. Government have freeze that. That guy the coppers can do something. Spend it back on some school or upon something. He might go jail. So them kind of way they can pluck out prison board. They use 1 stone kill 2 birds. See? You can pluck out prison board and pluck out them criminal plus you get money. And you might have run him and him have all 5 hours so him can't get account for them thing there. You can't get them there too. So what you have to do, it have to filter out itself. So bank account should be the easiest thing. When you have people per line and with a credit card, they can trace them. Instead of money, can't trace that, so they can't find nobody. For instance, you look for a man and them name this and that, and him live at Kingston. And him do wow, but him have to use him credit card. And him do so boom, him missing. You look for him when you look. You do so boom, you tell them run it, because you know the bank where him there. Because you can go look it up, everything for the online. Away. Like foreign. When you look, boom, 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 he might use it in a mandible. Him just use it there, so you can do so boom, 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 all there. So okay, him circle down there, put the police stamp on the alert. Boom, 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 you look him there, a Black River the next day, so okay, that means that end them there. You can target and programming, but when you run with living cash, or you catch people. Oh, no government, when the sound of government, I want the smart, but when the arm the head. When you come like some crab, and some little filth in our head like crab. And all una advisors and who they are you and who have degrees, may just have one some ideas. It sounds simple. It's very powerful and active. Very. See? You can trace a man, and then that's how FBI thing that trace a man. You have a man something and you go use a car, the traceable. We can know and pinpoint where you're there at the time and everything, so we can scoop pinpoint you. So anyway you go, make it, that means when it's cashless, it's better for you. See? And that's something where the bank fair fight against. You understand? When we start with credit system, when people have good credit, only can lend them things, and people now go on bad credit because they might know say I borrow the money and I can't pay it back. But I can't stun on something, and it's good for the bank, and it's good for Jamaica because you are good the economy. Believe it. And the red tape don't keep down the country, you know. I could have the value so and them things because some people want to have it and some not have. Enough not have no bank account. See? That no need no big advisors and I can for telling you what me are telling you straight. Right now, my sister the bank I try to free up the thing them like what me I say. Stop holding up on people money and go like people that eat that. Government want money, and them thing they want to put. If you don't have sense, you know I say no. So una hide the criminal by doing that. Una hide the criminal, una hide everybody. Because una deny the real people them. But una deny the criminal. Why you deny the criminal? You want to trap them? Is the best way to trap them through the bank system. Una don't know that. Are the best way to trap them. So that's why you have some man with them a criminal. Them don't want to use bank system. And the criminal, them should I run from the bank. That the other way I run bank, I try black everybody and take them for criminal. The bank is a dangerous way for bank your money if you not live right. And that me I tell you no. See? So that's a big way to get rid of enough of the criminal them, the real criminal. Remember you know, you get rid of enough of the pirate them out of the house because them are criminal and them are run big money to the bank, you know. You understand? But them pay now give them neither. So we are get rid of enough of them, you know. And they said the law for them, but not stop people from open account and bank them money. Because it's nice to see. You understand? If you're clean and you're nice and you're alright, it's okay. You have your money, you just want to live your life and your thing. And if you have bad credit, you know, so nobody not lending nothing, then they establish that too. So everybody can work for good credit. What you do, you block everybody, them start blocking a good habit because a man can say, okay, I can't work, I can't do this, get this, I pay it back, I get this. And then more go to them bad loan place where charge the people and then them 50 grand and a charge, and when you look at say them more them 2 million. And I take for them things and all kind of foolishness. Government that's how if it start change the country. If you don't do that, you can't, matter of fact, the bank can help you catch a lot of thief. You can show no ways only can use catch a lot of thief. And next thing, police. If you don't want to catch criminal, work with. Number one, work with. Enough of them vendor they want to see. Instead of and antagonize them so, boss a partnership with them and taxi man. Very important. The boss man, most of the taxi man them. See man when you run down, because most of the time when a man try to get to him jump in a cab and use a cab and a man come and say, if him knows him name now car back, yo, me just let a 4 man over there so. Them look like them have gone. Remember, me not gonna say it. If me gonna lose my life, you know. You wanna say it in a confidentiality that, you know, confidentiality that you don't lose your life. But police can go circle and go catch them before any act. See? You work with people with transportation, no bother them. You don't turn them in an enemy. Police just stop do that. Work with motorists. Say if one see one do something, him a phone, I call 911 because him feel comfortable. Then say him can shoot up. And next thing you never use state of emergency. Next thing, every parish have them own license plate. So if you come from Kingston, no man have to tell you. You know mobile and you go up on a bad carnival, you know, so be a drugs and be a sitting cell. And we say that car you come there. We observe you. And we not rush you then either. Because you have some police a big head fool, you know. They not no sense. You not rush you then either, you watch it. Surveillance and everything. Then it come back next week and then the other week and you say, and remember you not take down the car like this, you know. Because you know the car have on the license plate and things, so you read up and mark car trade it. Take it out our next parish. You hold that and detain that and see what I want. So you trade it, that meaning you don't stop and drop off nothing. But not take it out in front of them that they might, because you want to mash up, you want information. See? So me are going to some ideas. So when we not ban, it can help fight, not this. This is a foolishness. When I isolate people, segregate them, I want to get people hate the state more, hate police more, because police are take personal vendetta against people. When I say this can't work and stop crime and a joke me I make. But people love party, And through the love party, yes, it's a good thing. Stop the criminal. Come on now. So no stop criminal. We have to get smart. We not telling you nothing stupid. See, the bank could have played a bigger role for stop people. As a matter of fact, make sure the people them get them credit card, them debit card, with them use. It can trace people with them there. Because if them have to use it. If them buy grocery, you know, with them there. See? And if Jamaica come in good now, you get a better views right around the place. So you know, so them in the town center here, where you look now, you do some boom and zero and panic, you don't have the base. When you look, you say, oh, he come out of that and go another car there. See the car license plate there, him drive. Make sure you have some can read that license plate too. See? From out to the bank and all, boat. So they are both in the town centers and everything. See me, I go in the easier way. So you can do things, man in bed, you have to fire one shot. When he well relax, you know, well circle, but make him know, say, like what the police come and anything, and say, listen, your circle, you know. Better you come out. Because if you look outside, we have time. We have a bill of tent out here and things, but we pay you. It don't make sense, your boss, not because you not get way. You not going to get way. You not have the amount of rounds with the police and soldiers. Them have police, but not about the soldier, because the soldier not responsible in that. So better you just give up yourself. You see it? If you fight crime that way, you know, and stop the bloodletting there, when we see, like when a junction the other day, you see police at the court, man, people are drive, shoot up car and just take them and the van, like a mark, them just hold them on foot, and just say, zoot! All that for stop. Foolishness. So me can't tell you no fight crime, because fundamental fighting crime is stupid. Me know now listen to me. I want to do a lot of things when I tell them, because I see the bank try to ease up now, because them they do too much stupidness, so we have to burn them out. See? Every man fi have them bank account. Okay? Good for the government. Good for the bank. Because enough things are seize if it's right. See? You don't want a man hide nothing. You want him bank it. You want to give him card when him come in that he can use at the ATM. And you use that for trace people all over the place. You understand? So if you know, say, okay, but have him this alright. Want to know him the boom boom. Want to know him there. So if him do so boop and missed up on you, he might use because he might draw money. I want to go and I couldn't have no sense so. With the cameras and everything, when you see car where I'm going on, when you see where I'm there, for camera use it frequently. If I'm going to look a dining place to go, you will know. Camera start use it, you can know. You understand? Get smart, no, man. See? Stop the thing where unconstitutional. SOE are foolishness. No, can't fight crime. You understand? See? And you have some people, you man, but them can't come up with a plan like all load. So remember, you know, not see me with no book front of me, I tell you no things that can work. You understand? Just put it in a place and it work right now. Change up them license plate there. So we know some man come back, Center Mass car them out, and we see them in a Westmoreland. So we can say, okay, so we now have to stop everything and say boom bam bam. And if a man say a car them, boop boop a car there, and it come from Kingston, you can say, okay. So if some car come from Trelawny and look there, you know, go stop that here and look for the one them or mark Kingston and St. Andrew. Simple. License plate, when I make money, because we just calling people them to change the license plate. So if we not change it, we don't charge them a little fee on the bill right now and them change it. Just have a match idea what have you, want to know where them live, want to see where, who are travel. You understand? From which parish. Easier for monitor. See? Better way for ease on the crime, yeah? So we can see, a bag of man, if they 4 or 5 car where you look, they might come from Westmoreland and I see no Shivini and say, hey, but question where they might go? P and mark vehicle. Police and things, you know, just rush them, so we want to see where them go. Keep them up to no good and go upon some no good kind of we know. So we know, say, alright, we've got to shoot on them, yeah. It's simple, you know. So we go to something easier there, and then enough money can make the coffers of the government. You understand? When you get wise now, man. Get wise, man. 2020 soon down. Get wise up, yeah? Stop that those thing of foolishness. You hear me? I want to know? Stop it. Foolishness. So we go on enough ideas, when you call up government, call up uno advisors and thing and look and call up uno lies and thing and just say, whoa, lonesome. No, sir, them are brilliant thing, you know, so you I better we set up for them and I say, reality. We now just come criticize something, we are telling you what can work. You understand? Me there, lonesome, me just keep it real, yeah? Up.